everyone, it's Maxine from Sport and Wellbeing. So I'm going to take you through a mat work Pilates class, and what I would like you to bring with you is a little small pillow, or if you haven't got a small pillow, like a little hand towel, because I want that to go underneath the head when we lay down, and bring a mat so it's much more comfortable on the floor. Okay? Have a drink close by, and if anybody's got any injuries today, then do what you can, and if there's anything that you just doesn't feel right, then leave it out for today, and then if you watch the videos back, then they might be able to do it the following day, or whenever you're feeling a bit better. Okay? So, a nice little Pilates warm-up, and then we're going to go into standing sequence, and then we'll be going down onto the floor for a nice floor sequence. So, when you're all ready, I want you to bring your feet, if I move back you don't see my feet, you want them underneath your hip bones. So just feel where those hip bones are, look down, and that's where your feet should be. Now I want you to bring your hands down the side of your legs. I want you to think about lengthening the crown of the head to the ceiling, and the tailbone actually has got a little weight on the end, and it's being pulled towards the floor. So you've got a nice posture. Now I want you to get these shoulders, give them a little gentle roll up and roll back down. So we'll do that again. Roll those shoulders up and down. Now try and leave those shoulder blades down that spine, and I call it a nice soft V position where they're falling down into that spine. Then think about your belly button, where you just draw your belly button towards your spine, and you'll feel that little hollowing out feeling in the lower belly. So practice that 2 or 3 times so you can feel that nice connection where you draw that belly button in, and you feel as if you're hollowing out that lower belly. So when you are feeling ready, the shoulders are down in a soft V, the hollowing through the belly, the spine is tall, and the tailbone is drawing down. I would like you to take a nice breath in here, and then exhale, just lift those arms up, let them float up towards the ceiling. And then when you breathe in, slide those arms back just past those hips. If I go here, you see. Exhale, go up, draw that rib cage down. Inhale, slide back past those ribs. Palms can go. Breathing out, ribs draw down. Breathing in, palms can go up. 2 more, so we're feeling it through the fronts of the shoulders, but I'm getting you practicing engaging through that lovely lower belly. 1 more. Go back facing you. Wonderful. Now give me your hands and hold them there. Get those shoulders away from your ears. Draw those elbows back, and then release back in front. So if I go to this position, you'll see it a bit better. Draw those elbows back and push forward. Give me 2 more. So you're engaging through that lower belly. The ribs are drawing towards those hips. Give me 1 more. Then hold in front. Now I want you to take the one hand, look over that shoulder, and then I want you to really keep these hips nice and still. Good. And again. So the hips stay still, you turn and rotate. Open through that chest. 1 more time. Come back into center. Excellent. Now there's those diagonals. Let's work on them. Opening in, squeezing. Breathing out. Breathing in. 2 more. open, lovely and wide, and close. So again, draw that rib towards those hips, keep that spine lengthened. If you want to, you could add a little reach up through those heels onto the balls of the feet, adding that nice tall posture. 2 left, and 1 more. Brilliant. Come back into center. Now I want you to look down. There's something on the floor. Roll down to collect it. Pick it up, scoop, and lift. Shoulders down away from those ears. Look down again. Roll through that spine. Keep that belly button drawn in. Scoop it off the floor and lift up. Lovely. You're going to go 2 more nice roll downs. Scoop up. And then you're going to give me 1 more time. Roll down. Scoop up. And then come into that standing position. Lovely. So let's work on these shoulders, shall we? So we're just coming into some nice work through that upper back and shoulders. So I want you to take a nice breath in. As you breathe out, bring those hands up by your ears. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring those elbows forward. Inhale. And again, exhale, bring those elbows forward. And inhale. 2 more then. Keeping that lovely contracted lower belly. 1 more time. Hold it there. Now take a breath in here. As you exhale, take your top hat off and give me a half circle rainbow around the side. And again, lift that top hat off your head and give me a half circle. 2 more. Breathe out. Breathe in. 1 more. Breathe out. And breathe in. So let's put these together. Take a nice breath in. Exhale. Take a breath in here. Breathe out, elbows in. Breathe in. Exhale, top hat. Inhale, circle. Exhale. Take a breath in to prepare. Blow that breath out. Breathe in. Exhale, lift your top hat. Inhale, half circle. Lovely. And again. Last one together, everybody. Exhale. Take that breath in. Blow that breath out. Elbows come in. Breathe in. Exhale. Lift the top hat. Half circle round. And relax those shoulders. Well done. You felt that through the upper back and shoulder area. That opens up really across the chest as well. So I want you to practice that one in your own time as well. So you're going to exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. So we're going to do one side at the moment. Exhaling down, inhaling up. 1 more, exhaling down, inhaling up. Beautiful, come center, take a breath in As you breathe out, other side. Beautiful, one more. Come into center. Now wrap into that C. Open the chest wide. So again, I'm just really working through that top of the back and that shoulder area. So I've had quite a few requests for these exercises for areas that people are very tight in while they're working from home. So one more time then. And then we can put this together so it's a flow sequence. Good. Center, together. One more. Come down. Last one. Excellent. Come center. Good. One more time then. Lovely. And give a lovely little shake. Super. So that was a nice standard little sequence for upper back, shoulders. I want to go down onto hands and knees, so it's a 4-point kneeling position, so you might want to just go and get your mat. Have your little pillow, because we will be using that in a moment. So if we can come down onto our hands and our knees. So I want to make sure that those hands are under your shoulders and the knees are under your hips. And I want you just to really relax your feet. Don't tuck the toes under or clench up those toes, otherwise I get cramp in them. Really relax them. So now what I want you to do here is I want you to, again, through the upper back and shoulder area, I want you to take a nice breath in here and then breathe out. So we just breathe in, hollow out that belly, and breathe out. Two more through the upper back and shoulder area. One more time. Then I want that tailbone right back. And then I want to get that chest down low if we can, if those knees are allowing you to. And work through that mid to upper back stretch. Lovely. Now, moving on, come down onto your tummy. So I'm going to work upper back and shoulders still, but we're going to be in a nice prone position where you're laying down. So this is where I quite like using a little pillow or a hand towel, just so that you are not suffocating down on the floor. So you put your forehead on there, and you have a little gap for your mouth and your nose. So you're going to let the legs go nice and floppy at the bottom. And then I want you to pretend somebody's going to post a letter. So you squeeze that belly button towards that spine, so you have that natural little hollow. And we're going to work across the top of the back and the shoulders. So I want those arms by your side with the elbows bent. Leave your head down. Take a nice breath in here. And as you breathe out, take both arms away. Breathe in, pull them back nice and wide. So the shoulders go down. Exhale, release them again. Breathe in, pull them back wide and the shoulder blades down. So I want you to keep that lovely tight belt hollowing out in the lower belly. Keep keep that head down and give me these arms. You've got 4 of them. Keep the legs and bottom relaxed. You've got 2 more. Here we go. Last one. And now bring the arms down and relax those shoulders. Excellent. Now while we're here, let's concentrate a little bit further on down that lower back. I want you to lift those toes off the floor. So keep the head down, draw the belly in. You're going to lift those toes off the floor, breathe out. Breathe in, lightly touch the toes on the floor, very gentle. Upper body stays relaxed. And then exhale, lift those toes again. Inhale, lower. Keep this going. You've got 4 of them. And our last 2. Now hold those toes above the floor. Keep that upper body relaxed, stay strong through that lower belly. Count to 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower those toes down. Excellent, well done. Now I want you to come round onto your side. So for this one, I'm going to move forward a little bit because I'm a bit too close to the wall. So we're going to be doing lots of opening up around the chest, around those shoulder areas as well. I want you to lay on your side and I want you to put your pillow under your head and have both arms out in front of you. Now your knees are stacked and your ankles are stacked. And I want you to imagine somebody is holding your hip really still. You're going to have a natural little hollow where that waist is. So the hip is on the floor, you've got the natural hollow. Keep drawing in for that lovely belt area. And as you breathe out, you're going to make a nice exhale. You're going to turn that head to follow that arm. And you're going to open through the shoulder at the front there and the chest. And we haven't moved back. So these are nice arm opening exercises. And then I want you to come back in slowly. So you ready to go again? Exhale, open, follow, 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 follow. Look back, open that chest. Can we get parallel to the floor with those arms? Don't move that hip. And then come back into centre. Nice arm opening exercises, 2 more times. Breathing out. Breathing in. Then give me 1 more. Breathing out. Breathing in. Lovely. Now while we're here, we do a little exercise that we call a 1-leg circle. So that bottom arm, slide it so you are resting that shoulder and put the pillow or the towel on your arm. Now keep that bottom leg bent where it is. Put your hand on the floor. As you breathe out, straighten out that top leg to the side. Now I want you to feel that lift come from underneath that hollow area. And I want you to lengthen that waist at the top there. I want you to put your hand by your ear now. Nice and slowly. I want you to breathe in on one circle and breathe out on the other circle. So it's nice and slow with control. If you have any hip issues, I would like you you to make a letter D with your leg, and do not do a full circle, yeah? So you do your half circles. Keep that waist lengthened and use those muscles around the outside of the leg, hip, bottom area. 2 more here, keep that little gap under the chin, and 1 more here. Hold there, stay lengthened through that underneath rib, hollow area, go back the other way. Now you could have a challenge to see if you can make your circles a little bit bigger if you want to, without falling off that underneath hip bone. Just try and keep that leg hip height all the way through. Lovely, and again, you've got 4 of them. Breathe, 3 of them. Slow and controlled, 2 more times. 1 more time. And then come in. Oh, well done. Now I'm just going to get up so that I can turn around to the other side, but you might just be able to roll across to the other side. So we're going to do those arm openings on the other side. So remember, both arms out the front. Now imagine you've got that hip bone staked down through the floor. You've got the knees and the ankles stacked. You ready? You're going to exhale, lift that arm over the top, follow it with that head, get those arms parallel to the floor. Inhale, come back. Now you may not be able to go very far with that arm behind, depends on your mobility through the shoulders as well. See how you do. Two more. And 1 more. Now bring in this arm up underneath, take that pillow, put it on the top of the arm, relax that shoulder, hand in front. As you breathe out, push that top leg out, take it into parallel. Now keep this foot up level with the hip bone, underneath rib. Really think of lifting that little natural hollow, hand by the ear. When you feel ready, draw your circles. They can be big or small. And anybody with any hip problems, you do a half circle instead. Lovely. So keep drawing in through that lower belly. And just be careful you don't want to roll back on your bottom. Stay on the underneath hip. Breathing in on one, breathing out on the other one. If you want to work a bit quicker, you can breathe in on a half circle and breathe out on the other half. It really depends on your own, how you're feeling. Lovely. 2 more in this direction. Hold it there. And then come back the other way. Nice and strong through that lovely core. We're working those muscles around the bottom, outside leg, around the hip. For 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and then come down and in. Yay, well done. Open up your little pillow. So we're just finishing off now. Bring those legs in towards you. Do a lovely little circle with that lumbar spine going down into the floor. So you're circling the legs, the lower back down into the floor when you circle. Releasing through that lower back. And this is another area that I want to work on. So we're just going to do some lovely releases for the lumbar spine. So this is one of them. Another one is put those feet on the floor. Hands down by your side, get those shoulders into that mat. And it's just move those legs from side to side. So you just let those knees just gently move across. Four of them. Two more. Keep the shoulders down at the top there. One more. Now we come into closing the spine, bringing one leg in and hugging it into our chest. Take that foot down, bringing the other leg in. So this is another release for the lumbar spine. And release. Give me both if it's okay. Close that spine. Now here's a stretch coming up through the upper back. Lift that head up. Excellent. Take that head down. Now here's a stretch of those muscles very low in that back, those back extensors. Take those feet over the top of the head. Keep the knees bent. And just rock onto the shoulders if it's okay to do so. Keep the knees bent. And roll back through the floor. Keep the head and shoulders down. So if that was okay, we're going to do it again. If it wasn't, don't go all the way over. Just go and lift your bum, that's all. So as you breathe out, rock over. Take a breath in. And breathe out. If you do get a little bit of yoga and you want to go into that full pike position over the top, you can do. Exhale over the top. And we can make it fancy. We can open and close the legs. And then we can roll back down through. So there's lots of options with that one. I'll let you choose which ones you want to do. So one more time, whatever you want to do. Now give me a little rock to sit in. Come round on those sitting bones. Make that nice diamond in front. Relax those hands on the inside of these legs. Keep those shoulders down away from those ears. Keep that spine lengthened. Now, neck and shoulders is another area that's very tight. So I've been doing a lot of work on all of this today. So I want you to look over your right shoulder. Come back into the centre. Look over your left shoulder. Come back into centre. Keep the shoulders down, just take the ear to one side. Now you might feel a stretch down the opposite side. Let's just take that arm out. Ooh, a bit stronger. Let's take it down. Let's bring it in. Let's take it to the other side. Feel that stretch down the side of that neck. Let's push that arm out. Let's take it down. Get stronger. Let's release. Well done. Let's look down towards the floor. Up through the top of the back of the neck there. Now lengthen it. Lengthen your legs at the same time. Bring your toes towards you. Bend your knees. See if you can press that chest down into that fronts of legs. Touch your toes. Feeling that tummy come up. Let's bring those legs around. So you're going to go into hands and knees for me. There's a nice 4-point kneeling, relax your toes. Now from here I just want you to just tuck your toes under. Once you're not going to get cramped, hold it there. Now put your bottom on the ceiling and take that head down inside those elbows. If you can get the heels to the floor, get them to the floor, but if you can't, don't worry about it. Keep those knees bent. those knees down. Hands come in. Slowly come up, walking in, and then give me the roll up. Bring those shoulders down away from those ears. Draw that tailbone down, shoulders back. Now this is where we were in the very beginning. Take a breath in. Exhale. Should feel easier now. Inhale. Exhale, remove your top hat. Breathe in, half circle. Now we should have got rid of all the clonking and the clicking of the shoulders. One more. I know it feels a lot easier for me to do this now, so hopefully it does for you guys. Keep that belly drawn in. Lift your top hat. Come around. Take your little bow. And give yourself a clap. Yay! Well done, everybody. So that was really concentrating in areas that possibly you might feel a bit tight, and that's hopefully loosened you off a little bit. It's giving you something to work on while you are at home. Brilliant exercises for lumbar releasing and across the top of the back releasing and through the shoulders. So excellent work. Take care, and I will see you all soon. Bye for now.